Are you a beginner and you're unsure whether to start your SEO journey? Or do you have a little bit of experience and you find yourself questioning whether SEO is even worth it? Well, fortunately for you, you've come to the right place, because in this video, I'm going to tell you the truth about SEO and tell you whether it's worth it for your business. But before we get into all of that, I'm just going to set the record straight to make sure that we're both on the same page and explain to you my explanation of what SEO is and what exactly it does. So SEO stands for search engine optimization, and it's the process of getting a website and web pages of that website higher up on search engines. So when you do SEO on a website, the aim is to get that website higher up on search engines so that when target customers or people using search engines such as Google search terms into Google, that website is more likely to appear at the top of search engines, which is super important because when you think about it, when was the last time that you visited page 2 of Google? Now, one of the most common misconceptions about SEO is that it is Google ads or it is ads. With SEO, it doesn't work like ads. So when you type something into Google, you will see that there's often 2 or 3 search results at the top, and you'll notice that they have sponsored next to them. So ads on search engines is when you pay directly to the search engine to appear at the top of that search engine. SEO doesn't work like this. You don't pay the search engine directly to get to the top of the search engine. With SEO, you will optimize your website to follow best practices and to follow a number of key steps in order to make sure that the website has the best chance to rank on top of search engines. So even though you may pay an SEO specialist or you may pay yourself to do some sort of SEO, you're not paying the search engine directly. And this is really important because people have an inherent truth in search engines. If you appear at the top of a search engine, people are more likely to trust your website, they're more likely to click on it, and they're more likely to buy the product or service that you're selling. So that's a little bit of context about SEO. I wanted to set that straight because some people do have a little bit of confusion around exactly what it is and exactly what it looks like on search engines. Now, in terms of the truth about SEO and the topic of this video, is it worth it? You've probably seen all over the internet, particularly with ChatGPT recently, that SEO is being overhyped. It's been around for, to be honest, much longer than I've even been in education, and SEO is something that is constantly being hyped up as something that can deliver results for your business and for your website. And that is for good reason, because 93% of all web traffic occurs via a search engine. If all of that digital footfall is occurring through search engines, it makes sense that you're probably going to want to optimize on those search engines in order to get found by those people that are using the different platforms. So now, is SEO worth it? Should you be dedicating time and money towards SEO? Now, I'm going to be honest, this probably isn't what you wanted to hear, but I'm going to tell you the truth anyway. SEO is for absolutely everyone that has a website. If the facts that I haven't already told you haven't convinced you that SEO is for everyone, I'm going to break down right now and explain why SEO is worth it, and explain one of the most misconceptions that I see about SEO that is turning so many people off it, and is the thing that is going to help people realize that they should be focusing time, money, and effort into SEO. But before we get into that, I'm going to take you through the most 3 common reasons that I see people say when they say that SEO isn't for them. Number 1, I spoke to someone recently actually in the co-working space that I'm in, and they said, Henry, my customers don't really come through my website, they come through this different platform where I drive them through to sign up for an email newsletter, which either may be on a website or may even be on some sort of email marketing platform. The second most common thing that I hear people say when they think that SEO isn't for them, this is a bugbear of mine, and I do always find it interesting when I tell people this because it can hurt their feelings. But just because you've paid thousands, maybe even tens of thousands for the most beautiful website in the world does not mean that it's optimized for SEO. A great website designer isn't someone that is great for SEO. And if you're sitting there and you've spent thousands of pounds on a website and you think SEO isn't for me because I've already paid loads of money for this website, it's already done, just go and do something for me. Just go and check and see how many people visited your website in the last 6 months? Can you even sit here and tell me how many people have visited it in the last 6 months? A lot of the times the answer is no, and people don't actually know how many people are visiting the website. And often what I see is less people than people expect are visiting your website, because even though you've paid loads of money for a website, you do no marketing, you've done no SEO, and you've done nothing to actually drive people towards that website in the first place. Now, the third reason why people say that SEO isn't for them is because they don't understand it. The amount of free information out there right now on the internet, just take this YouTube video, it is completely for free. I'm not trying to sell you anything. There's so much information out there about SEO. If you're sitting there and saying, Henry, SEO isn't for me because you don't understand it, stop being lazy, educate yourself, and figure out how you can utilize the different marketing channels out there, including SEO, to help make more money for your business and get more traffic to your website. Now I've covered at a fundamental level why people think SEO isn't for them. I'm just going to take you through why SEO is for everyone with a website, and that is around design. A really important area of SEO that many people overlook is user experience. If your web page and your website, as well as the content on it, doesn't have user experience in mind, if it isn't easy for users in order to access and navigate, then you're failing one of the most fundamental aspects of having a website. I'm just going to dig a little bit deeper into what this means. Now, SEO is the process of optimizing your website to get it higher up on search engines. If your website is bad for users to use, you're not going to rank as high up on search engines for one of two reasons. First of all, Google is going to tell itself that your site has bad user experience, but also it's going to see that your site has a high bounce rate. And bounce rate is a metric to describe how many people come to your website and leave before doing anything, i.e. they come to it, they see it's not for them, and then leave immediately. So in order to have good SEO, in order to do SEO in general, you need to have great user experience and therefore great design. Now, can you sit here and tell me that your website shouldn't be easy to use? No, probably not. So if your website should be easy to use, that is why SEO is for absolutely everyone to have a website, because a real core element of SEO is making sure that the website fulfills the needs of the user. So therefore, if you've ever sat there and you've edited the content on your website, if you've ever helped a web designer make changes, part of that is SEO, because you're making the website better, you're making the user experience, you're making the copy, i.e. the content on your website, better for users. So just remember that fact and tie it to the thing that I said at the start of the video. SEO is for absolutely everyone. On top of all of this, 81% of people, before they buy from a business, will head online, i.e. they're likely to check out your website, your social media, they will check out your digital footprint and most likely your website before they buy from your business. So therefore, if you have a website, that website must be easy to use and discoverable online via search engines to find you in the first place. So SEO is a fundamental area of websites that you must consider if you're looking to get success online. Hopefully I've helped you understand why SEO should be considered by every single business that has a website. You're probably sitting there and thinking, Henry, of course you're going to say this. You've got an incentive, you're trying to sell us something. I completely get that. And yes, I do have an SEO agency. If someone is sitting here and they've got a small business, I love the idea of telling them for absolutely free they should consider SEO, and hopefully through my content they can learn how to improve it. So if just one person watching this video can realize that SEO is for them and they should invest time into getting it right for their business, then that's a win for me. So if you're that one person and you've got this far in the video, you understand that SEO is for you and that you should be investing time into it, you're probably sitting there wondering, now what's next? Now, all of that information is definitely something for another video, but I'm going to give you 3 YouTube channels that I started watching when I got started in SEO that I know for a fact will help you. And number 1, that is Neil Patel. Neil Patel also has an amazing suite of SEO tools, which you can check out at neilpatel.com. So not only has he got a fantastic YouTube video, he's also got a full suite of tools. And of course, I rate him really highly because he's in a similar software niche as me, and I know how hard it is to be successful in that area. Then we have Matt Diggity. Now, Matt Diggity is He's one of the OGs in SEO, and I really recommend checking out to watch his YouTube videos because he makes it really entertaining and he makes some of the more boring elements of SEO really exciting to watch. So hit up his YouTube channel. And finally, we have Nathan Gotch. Now, Nathan, from my experience, covers some of the more technical sides. So maybe if you start with Neil Patel, you go up to Matt Diggity, and then you finish off at Nathan. That would probably be a really good progression. But of course, if you have found this video useful, then feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I myself have got some more technical videos on my channel that tell you more about how I've been structuring SEO projects for businesses that I've been working on and my own business. But I'll be also sharing much more basic stuff that's going to help you level up your SEO game. So whether you're a Squarespace user that's found me through my Squarespace SEO plugin, or you found me through other means, this channel is going to be for you. So thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.